everyone, my name is Samartha Gurwal and I am from the PYP Grade 5 and I welcome you all to the PYP Final Exhibition and I am from the group Astronomy. We have been working on this particular topic for the last 2 months, both individually and in a group of 7 people. Now I'll show you the exhibition journal I have been working on for 2 months. My interest is in exploring new places and objects in space, and I can achieve that by becoming an astronomer. My passion is astronomy, and I also like playing football. My strength is how I gather relevant data, but I think I need to work on my time management. The world needs more advanced technology and devices to study the universe and also more sustainability. I'm good at playing football and researching more about the world, and I think I can be paid for these two activities. This is the purpose of PYP exhibition. This color, orange, captures the essence of PYP exhibition as it signifies balance, bravery, energy, and enthusiasm. This symbol displays lots of creativity, giving everyone a chance, lots of prior knowledge and newfound knowledge. This image is where we all display our work in front of everyone and exchange ideas. We'll also have the chance to show off our incredible inventions. This is my group, which is made out of 7 people, and our mentor is Namrata ma'am. These are some of the essential agreements that we have made together. We agree to maintain academic honesty, prepare work samples, abide with the terms and conditions, use sustainable practices, participate, collaborate, and contribute effectively, reflect throughout the process, complete our learning journal on time, respect the work and opinion of my peers, practice time management and self-management, select problems or issues with local or global significance. This is the golden circle of my group. We have planned to research on different agencies and the celestial bodies in space. I have motivation as this is one of my passions, and another good fact is that the universe keeps on expanding and giving us more to learn about. We plan to make surveys and videos to make learning fun as well. I wish that everyone's project is as splendid and unique as they collaborate together to present it, because this opportunity will come back after a really long time. I would also like to gather as much data and newfound knowledge as I can. This is my prior knowledge. Astronomy is the study of universe. Space is whole vacuum, and by Einstein's theory, the universe is increasing every moment. It all began from the Big Bang, where all the elements had a clash, and we are all surrounded by different celestial bodies, both large and small. These are my burning questions. Why do the outer gas giant planets are faster in rotation than the inner terrestrial planets? Is Andromeda galaxy moving towards us? How many galaxies are there? What's dark matter? And what's inside a black hole? Two people, Matt and Jack, visited several states in the United States and met children who had taken tremendous action to change the world. Our central idea: people learn about space through different mediums to help the society and to stop different celestial threats. These are my ideas: advancing technology, brave volunteers, effective aerodynamic design, protective equipment from solar flares and storms. This is our group logo, which signifies three main departments of space: ISS, NASA, and ISRO. These are the lines of inquiry. Different agencies on Earth that research on the space and Earth, celestial bodies in space and forthcoming celestial threats, taking meaningful action, and staging of the exhibition. This is our first line of inquiry. NASA was created in response to the launch of its first satellites of the Soviet Union's launch of first satellite. They had sent Vanguard, which exploded in mid-air. But after a year, NASA launched Explorer 1, which was the first of America to successfully orbit Earth. NASA is led by their administrator, Steve Jobski. He has a lot of experience and he is leading robotic exploration for space. NASA's future, they'll be sending their first woman and next man on moon in 2024 for lunar exploration. They're also planning for human Mars exploration. The major achievement of NASA, the first satellite of NASA, the first American astronaut to orbit Earth, reusable space shuttle, Voyager units have reached the Earth clouds, and robots reach Mars. These are some departments of NASA that have collaborated to perform many missions. Some projects that failed and recent SPIRS was supposed to answer the Air Force's call, but it shut down after 7 seconds after reaching the Earth orbit. The MPL reached Mars, but NASA never made contact with MPL. This is my academic honesty. This is our LOI2 learning process. Stars. A star is an astronomical object. It's luminous and it's held together by its own gravity and pressure. The life cycle of a star is stellar nebula, then average star, red giant or super red giant, then planetary nebula and white dwarf star or a supernova converts into neutron star or black hole. Different types of stars are protostar, T Tauri stars, main sequence stars, red giant or supergiant stars, red dwarf stars, white dwarf stars, and neutron stars, or a black hole. This is my bibliography. Now I'll tell you about the most important part of the exhibition, the taking meaningful action. And today I'll tell you all about the space junk problem. So space debris or space junk is basically defunct human-made objects in space which no longer serve a purpose. Now these can include non-functional spacecraft, abandoned launch vehicle, or some destroyed spacecraft by a collision, etc. Now the orbit is also known as the biggest junkyard in the whole world. Now I'll tell you the causes of the space junk problem. Space weather. The sun emits a lot of radiation that can destroy the electronic components of a satellite. It can also be disturbed by the South Atlantic anomaly, which releases a lot of cosmic radiation and harmful particles that decreases the atmosphere as well. And this especially happens at the time of solar spots and solar flares. Pollution. Space is getting really crowded by human-made objects. As no one is controlling satellites, a sudden loss of communication can make it go wild and collide. Now let us understand the impact of the space junk problem. It has been predicted that Earth can become impassable for future missions if the risk of collision grows even higher. Although spacecrafts are protected by Whipple shields, which are multiple layer coatings that stop the impact steadily but surely cannot be penetrated, but solar panels are still exposed to space debris. Small impacts can create clouds of plasma that is an electrical risk to the equipment. When the space debris tries to enter Earth, most of it burns up in the atmosphere. But large debris have entered Earth and injured people severely several times. For example, 5 sailors on a Japanese ship were injured by space debris in 1969. And then these things have serious chemical properties which can harm someone severely by not even touching them. Now let's go through the solutions of this problem. One way is to simply push all the space debris into the atmosphere where most of it can easily burn up. But this is quite difficult to perform and it's really expensive as well. To prevent space debris, instead of removing it later on, satellites have systems that will push separated parts of satellites and other rockets back in Earth. There are several measures taken to avoid a collision from a space debris depending on its type. Large-sized debris can easily be traced and then several maneuvers can be performed to avoid it. While a small-sized debris cannot be traced so easily, we have Whipple shielding to protect against it. So, to summarize, a three-step process can be adopted to counter space debris. That is, prevent, capture, and remove. The 18 skills we imbibe with research skills and thinking skills, and the learner profiles are inquirers, principal, communicator, and knowledgeable. I can describe myself as a thinker, knowledgeable, and inquirer. And most of the details that I used were thinking and research skills. The challenging part was to make interesting lines of inquiry within the time limit. Yes, I inquired further and also took help of my peers and my superiors. I learned about the flipping of south and north poles. Their frequency is 7,000 years, and when this happens, multiple magnetic fields start fighting. When the Earth's magnetic field can weaken around to 90%. I enjoyed the second line of inquiry most. Now I learned that I'm actually really good at gathering quality data, and I'm passionate about astronomy. If I would do the exhibition again, I would work on my time management. I created a survey and then shared it internationally. I also took the help of my peers. Then this is the evidence of when we were working together. We used multiple tools like PowerPoint, Padlet, Zoom, and Google Slides. Me and my peers together researched on internet and wrote a bibliography as well. The bibliography is Canva, Zoom, Mentor, PowerPoint, Google, VVideo, and YouTube. A student rubric, I was successfully able to collaborate with my group, organize my work neatly, and I accepted responsibility for my group. I loved when we were contributing in our group and finally had a good outcome. I was really enjoying the time when we all prepared props and made a wonderful video of our group song. I wish that in the final exhibition I get a lot of knowledge for everyone's project, which will be as splendid as our own. Thank you.